Even the most disciplined individuals, police officers, can have moments where they attack each other during the process of questioning or even during an arrest. These moments remind us that no matter the uniform, no one is immune to the pressures of their job. Number 1. Drunk on duty. On November 9, 2023, at exactly 10:30 a.m., Chief Leonard Guida showed up unexpectedly at the scene of a traffic accident on Main Street. The driver was later charged with driving under the influence DUI. When Leonard arrived, he wasn't in uniform. He was casually dressed, and it quickly became clear that something wasn't quite right.
Thanks.
What is it?
The RMA.
I am not the police, okay? I came here with the ambulance. I want to make sure you're okay.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. I'm asking you if he's RMA or not. Oh, yeah, no.
He walked up to Sergeant William and immediately began speaking in a manner that was completely out of line. Sergeant William, who knew Leonard well, immediately suspected that Leonard was drunk again.
Why do you get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Looking to tell me what's on the back of it?
The police chief, in his drunken state, tried his best to move Sergeant William away from the scene of duty. He started criticizing the sergeant's uniform, even going as far as to say, "Why do you have a jacket on that's not fit to be worn?" This comment triggered something in Sergeant William, and an altercation quickly escalated between the two. The situation grew tense as both men exchanged harsh words.
What do you mean?
Looking to tell me what's on the back of it?
Oh, they washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
Someone could be heard shouting, "You grabbed me," while Sergeant William was heard in the video saying, "He's drunk again. Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up."
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Leonard, so drunk that he could barely stand, began telling Sergeant William that he was relieving him of his duties, saying, "You're suspended."
No, Billy. Please, Billy. Don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm
You're
suspended?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk.
No.
I'm suspended.
No.
But despite the absurdity of the moment, cooler heads prevailed, and Sergeant William was eventually allowed to resume his duties. But the situation didn't end there. The altercation moved beyond the traffic stop and reached the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office for an investigation. Chief Guida was placed on paid administrative leave, a move that came with a hefty price tag. His salary was $202,500, according to state pension records. This incident left a stain on the police department and showed just how personal issues and stress could affect an officer's behavior. Case 2. From arrest to chaos. On November 19, 2021 in Florida, 2 officers who were supposed to be working together ended up clashing during an arrest. This led to one of them losing their job. Officers had been deployed to arrest a suspect accused of a violent felony. The suspect, unlucky in this case, was caught and taken into custody by the Florida police.
Let go! Somebody just get in the car! All right, get in the car!
No, he doesn't want in the car.
Get
in the car.
Everything seemed to be going smoothly, and the suspect was placed in the back of the patrol vehicle for transport to the police station for further investigation and charges. However, as soon as the officers placed the suspect in the vehicle, Officer Pulis, who was already agitated, came forward and began engaging the suspect in a verbal altercation. What followed was completely unprofessional and inappropriate, as police held a pepper spray can to the suspect's face and yelled at him, elevating the tension in the already volatile situation.
Get in the car!
All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. What's up? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me.
Sensing that things were about to get out of hand, a female officer rushed to intervene. She grabbed Officer Pulis by the belt and tried to pull him away from the suspect to avoid escalating the situation. But police, caught off guard by the pull, spun around in anger to confront the officer.
Come on, do it, man. Do what you gotta do.
Don't ever touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir.
When he saw that it was a female officer, he grabbed her by the neck and pushed her backward. It was a disturbing sight as the female officer's back came into contact with a nearby police vehicle.
Do what you gotta do.
No.
Touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir.
The situation was intense, and it took everything for the officers to bring it under control. The female officer was quickly pulled away from police, and the incident was reported.
Just let it be.
Okay, sir, I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
That, please.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Police was immediately relieved of his supervisory responsibilities, and an internal affairs investigation was launched. At the time of the incident, Police was 47 years old. He was charged with multiple offenses, including battery and assault on a law enforcement officer and tampering with evidence. Although Police pled not guilty during his arraignment, the court found him guilty after reviewing Bodycam footage that clearly showed him assaulting his own colleague. As a result, Police was fired from the force and had to face the consequences of his actions. Number 3. Clash of authority. On June 22, 2024, Sergeant James Howe of the Hiawassee Police was working as a traffic officer on a bright sunny day.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Doing well in yourself?
I'm doing all right.
What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I'm sorry.
You were 70 plus.
I didn't think I was that bad.
I checked you at 65.
He had just handed a traffic citation to a driver who was speeding to get to a doctor's appointment.
I'm sorry.
What's your hurry?
I gotta get my medication.
You gonna try to kill people over medication?
No, well, it helps with my anxiety.
If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here.
They were in the middle of a civil conversation about speeding when Towns County Sheriff Henderson walked up and started questioning the driver. 8.
Heavy, okay? All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question. Yes. Come on, man. Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
That's all. Go.
This took Sergeant James by surprise, as he had already been speaking with the driver. He felt disrespected and questioned why Sheriff Henderson was interfering. This led to an altercation between the two officers, with Sergeant James saying, "You get my traffic stop again, I'll arrest you." Sheriff Henderson responded with, "Shut your mouth or I'll arrest you."
Come on, man. Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges
do
against
it.
your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for
Do
it.
it.
The verbal confrontation escalated quickly, with Sergeant James using swear words in frustration.
There's cameras out now for the seats pulled out.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, fuck
Do
boy.
it.
You a fuck boy.
Thank you.
What may have triggered this incident was an ongoing dispute between the Towns County Sheriff's Office and the Hiawassee Police Department over jurisdiction. Hiawassee officers had been pursuing violators outside the city limits, something that ruffled feathers in the Sheriff's Department. The two departments had been at odds for some time. The altercation became heated, with Sergeant James telling Sheriff Henderson, "I'm not your boy," as he walked back to his patrol car. It was a strange and unsettling scene as two law enforcement officers clashed over what seemed to be a matter of pride and jurisdiction.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Count 302, status check.
Info. Motherfucker.
This incident, like the others, was a result of underlying stress and emotional instability that was not properly managed. Policing is an incredibly high-stress job, and it's clear that even officers can snap under pressure. However, these altercations serve as a reminder that despite the emotions, officers still try their best to provide the best security possible. Case 4. A dangerous clash between police forces. It all began on February 2, 2024, in Lexington, Oklahoma. The scene quickly escalated into chaos when two police agencies, Lexington Police Department and Cleveland County Sheriff's Office, found themselves clashing during a high-stakes operation.
Hello.
Sheriff Jameson, I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, so this Bodie, could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going to
Going where?
SWAT call out.
Where we going?
The SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
right down here on...
It started when a bondsman reached out to Lexington police for help in arresting D'Angelo Reyes, a former Tulsa officer wanted for rape. The bondsman believed Reyes was armed with multiple guns and needed backup. However, the Lexington officers refused to respond, leaving the sheriff's office to handle the situation alone. Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amison responded to the scene, but on his way there, he was pulled over by a Lexington officer for speeding. The officer, unaware of the standoff, questioned the sheriff, and the tension quickly rose.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
I'm going to a SWAT call-out, Sheriff Amison explained, but the officer remained confused. Here in Lexington, the officer asked. The sheriff confirmed and continued toward the scene. Meanwhile, the situation in Lexington was only getting more tense.
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on? We realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been down there at the PD all day.
When Sheriff Amison arrived, he was met by an angry police chief, Ronnie Johnson, who demanded to know why he wasn't notified about the operation. The confrontation turned into a heated argument, with Chief Johnson accusing the deputies of failing to inform him about the situation in his own city.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified, they refused to respond according to our call.
Sit down here, guys.
Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you the call. I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me about it. Okay.
The altercation reached a boiling point as both sides argued about authority and jurisdiction. But as tempers flared, the situation finally de-escalated and law enforcement began to pull back.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
You want later?
Sir,
He's a lieutenant.
I am too.
That's right.
You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir.
That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man.
This intense exchange, caught on body cameras, shows how quickly things can spiral out of control when communication breaks down between agencies. The investigation into the incident is ongoing, and both departments are left to deal with the fallout.
You need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out, back up, everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're
You can back up.
Negative.
but this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful.
Okay?
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do, You're not going to get in my sheriff's face,
you want to do that?
just like you told me.
Your hands off me, man.
Back up, John.
If these stories teach us anything, it's that policing is not scripted drama. It's raw, full of emotions, and often chaotic. Sometimes, emotions can overwhelm officers, and they may forget what they're doing, even leading to situations where they attack their own colleagues. But despite all these attacks and altercations between police officers, they still try their best to give us the best security there is. They may be overwhelmed by emotions and may snap, but they are humans, and they feel pain and stress too. But that doesn't stop them from giving their best in everything they do. Every single day, they put their lives on the line with no script, no manual, and no safety net. They face dangers we can't even imagine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching for more raw, uncut moments from the front lines of law enforcement.